Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Banks.
This is Odd Places going
Go
viral.
viral. So, Josh, how's your libido?
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
How do you measure that?
I don't know. The amount of time that you think about sex, I guess. I
Huh.
mean, back when I was, I guess, in high school, it was unspoken rule that like every 12 seconds, a kid.
I think it was 7 seconds, but
Is it
yeah.
every 7? I
Yeah.
was thinking about sex or something sexual.
Here's the problem. Everything is sexual
What do you say that for?
because it is. Especially in language. Every word has, I don't know. Every word has a euphemism for sex. Every word.
It has a sexual connotation to it.
Or it can. It doesn't have to, but it just seems to lend itself. Because I
Well,
don't, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my libido speaking. I don't know.
I guess if you're thinking about, okay, let's take the 7 second rule. You're thinking about it every 7 seconds. Then when you are talking to somebody and you come across a noun, let's say a noun shows up every 7 seconds, that noun ends up, or that verb ends up being a libido driven connection.
Exactly. It sets off an alarm in your mind, or just not an alarm, but it sets off this idea of sex, of
Okay. So let's break this down. We humans are here to procreate. That's one of the things we're here to do, right? Yeah. Keep the
yeah, I guess
species
so.
alive. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
instinct.
we're only up to 7 billion. I think we got to work a little bit harder.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what we're here for. So why not everything that drives us is to drive us to procreate? Yes.
It is a natural instinct, I would say.
So that the other 6 seconds we're thinking about something else, right?
Hopefully, hopefully, right? Which, if you think about it, is not that bad because 1 out of 6 seconds is what, 16%, 17% of the time we're thinking about sex.
All right, so only 17% of the time we're thinking about it.
If
That's,
if
you know,
we're
that,
thinking for 1 second, and now if we're spending 3 seconds of that 7 seconds
okay.
thinking about.
Wow. I think though that once you start thinking about the libido or sex, that it becomes expansive. It becomes, you're thinking about it much longer than a second, 2 seconds, maybe three
Let me
seconds.
ask you a question. Can you
Okay.
be around another person that you find attractive without thinking about sex?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to act on it or be crude about it, but you can actually be around an attractive person and not think for a second about, hey, that would be cool.
Okay. So yes, that. However, however, we control this. So, I mean,
Try to
granted,
control this.
okay, great. So she's beautiful. I want to use my libido on her. That's a good way of saying it. I'm going to use my libido on you. Um, so what I do is okay. My transformation with the libido is that when I was younger, I would innuendo and I could talk my way through it, and it could be playful and light. And as I grew older, I realized that I was doing that to get the libido reward. And I realized there are relationships that happen when this is happening.
So is
And
that what happens when you get old? I don't know this yet. So this is interesting.
well, I mean, there's more than, I mean, right now in my life, I'm not every 7 seconds thinking about sex. I'm not every 7 seconds.
Right. I don't
Um,
think
I mean, it might be a daily occurrence for me, so I'll think about it at least daily. Um, yeah, maybe a couple times a day.
and here's the thing, even if we do think about sex, even if we do innuendo it,
Mm-hmm.
is that a bad thing?
Mm-mm.
Is
I
that
don't think
okay?
so. I mean, I felt bad. about innuendoing it, because that's all I was after. I was after sex. I was after, like, what can I say to make her like me? And she'll like me if I say this and that, and I'll compliment this and I'll compliment that, and libido comes out here and libido comes out there, and all of a sudden libido's all over the place, and I got to clean up the libido. And cleaning up the, I mean, this can fall into sexual harassment. I mean,
Yeah.
if you, I mean, I look back at myself now. I look back and I think to myself, did I push myself sexually on women that didn't want it? I have no idea. I mean, I try not to. I try to have the discussion.
I think we're much more aware nowadays. We are much more aware of what we say and how we say it, and rightfully so. No question of it.
The whole Me Too thing right now, well, not right now, actually. It's been going on for the last couple of years. Okay, so what about pandemic libido?
You mean like a strong urge and sexual attraction towards pandemics? No, I mean how the libido is working now that the pandemic is going on. Because go ahead, you go. I'll tell you what I think. Oh, it's working. I think it's starving. Maybe that's what's happening to libido. We're having libido starvation.
Wow, possibly. Here, I mean, we are animals, and we have this drive, this libido that helps procreate the species. And right now, the species is dying. You with me?
The species is not dying. No, I'm not with you on that. People are dying, not the species.
Okay. 156,000 people have died in 4 months, 5 months.
Out of 350 million. I don't know the species is dying. Not the way we procreate.
Well, we have stopped like having babies. Okay. All right. The species is threatened. How about that?
No, that's still too far. I don't think we're threatened. How many people in the world have died? I think it's about 500,000 or 1 million.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the world.
Out of 7 billion.
Billion. You're right. That's low.
Come on.
Yeah, it's like an airplane crashing every day. I mean, at least in America, that is. It's 1,000 a day. So no, it's like 3 airplanes crashing every day.
Yeah, it's like 3 airplanes crashing every day in the United States.
Yeah.
And guess what? Both of them are caused by incompetence. Isn't that interesting?
So I think the pandemic libido is well, instinctually, I feel that we want to procreate to keep the species alive. I think, okay, hang on. The perceived threat of survival. There you go. Perceived threat. All right.
Okay.
And that is what is driving people to want to procreate, to use their libido. All right.
Is it, or is it just boredom? Is it just people that
we're getting to boredom?
got nothing else to do? Boredom could be a driver also, because if you have nothing else to focus on, you might as well.
Okay.
You might as well focus on libido.
I get it. I think, though, that the social distance is keeping us away. Our libidos away from each other.
Yeah, from strange libidos. Yeah, we're strangers. Absolutely.
Okay. Even friends. I mean, people that were together and that are not together now for whatever reason. I mean, for like, I want to be out of a relationship or whatever the case may be.
But libido is sexual energy. The libido is still there. It's just not being able to satisfy itself. It's not connecting.
Okay. All right. So if it's not satisfying itself, where is that energy going? Where's the libido energy?
That's a really good question.
Is it because we have more killings in cities, more violence? What is crime is down, yet violence is up, something like that? If something ridiculous like that, could that be
maybe
libido driven?
Yeah, we've got pandemic blue balls, so to speak. We don't have to release in the time. I know where it's not going. It's not going to my hair. It's not going places where I like it to go. But that's all right.
Yeah, look at my
My hair's
hair.
not growing.
My hair's just going crazy. I'm thinking about just shaving it all off. I hope it
I
comes
think it's
back though.
definitely going to your hair. Your hair is getting all the benefit.
It's coming out everywhere. Yeah, I mean, there are avenues for the libido to go to. I mean, there is virtual libido places.
Right.
There's, there's, you know, there's virtual phone calls, virtual Zooms, virtual libido Zooms, libido phone calls.
There,
So
there was a there was a Woody Allen movie where they had sex without touching. I remember they got into like a booth or something.
yeah, he was ahead of his time, I
Maybe that's
guess.
the future.
Yeah, I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
Viral.